The Bucs kicker Ryan Suckup about set, and off we go from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Now, these two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play action. Now Wilson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Wilson. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at the 34. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And, Charles, this defense, I have to imagine, kind of licking its chops when you get a chance to face a team that's lost 3 straight.
And my surprise was listening to their head coach in his weekly presser, because normally you and I see guys that get up there and say, everybody's a threat any given Sunday, that sort of thing. But he was asked if this might be a trap game, and he essentially said he didn't see anything to worry about. Now, normally you say that to your team, but you don't tell us. You definitely don't say it to the media.
Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. This, the 2nd meeting between these two division rivals. You might recall they met earlier in the year, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, now Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
They go play action with Wilson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Moore. Touchdown! DJ Moore with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Brady going to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Wilson. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Now Wilson on 1st down. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 14 yards, and the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Okay, let's talk about style him out, Debo.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I don't need count. I'm taking my starters out. In like the second half.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Brady. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff to Fournette. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Brady. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
He threw it to the one nigga that had 2 people on him.
You don't see this often.
And niggas be wondering, like, niggas be saying, oh, it's me. You threw it to a nigga that I double
It's
team.
absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us,
I'm saying,
Well, I was
I
thinking
see
maybe
2
REM
niggas
sleep
on one
was
nigga.
off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Damn.
He fires one incomplete. So, Charles, we have reached the end here of a long season, Week 18, which we don't say very often, although this is not the first Week 18 that the NFL has ever seen.
Not at all. And, Brandon, some of the people might be a little bit too young to remember, but back in 1993, the league experimented with giving teams 2 open weeks for the year. And we also saw Week 18 when the league was on pause for a few weeks in 2001.
Oh, my God.
Following the attacks on September 11th.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up.
That's it, bro. You done, bro. Even if you come back. God damn, fuck. That's why I didn't want to lose going into the playoffs. Oh, man, this hoe, huh?
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
He's still on the goddamn ground. I ain't just about a bitch. None of them niggas gonna help him?
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. The first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game. But
that's it for you, McCaffrey.
They had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Catch here, left side, Thomas. 7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 39, Wilson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
McCaffrey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Again, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
Gotcha, bitch!
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, shit. That nigga thought I was finna play action. Gotcha, bitch! Cold-blooded! Damn. Come on, bro. I hate niggas be taking all day knowing they know what play they want to go to. Go to that weak-ass play you finna run. Finna run the ball, bro.
Set to begin their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by
weak ass run, like I said.
To guard against is calling
we know what you're running, fam.
For a big shot downfield.
Yeah, you know I had to take all day picking your play. Get the shit over with.
One drive, you're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Derek Brown coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. Looking to throw. Brady.
Ooh, good pass.
That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Hassan Reddick able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
So fuck it. Let's go to half.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22.
Fuck it, let's go to halftime.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Nah, fuck it, let's go to halftime.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he'll take it just outside the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On first down, Wilson. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Mike, 45. Here we go, dude. Check.
Now Wilson. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Come on, set. 50, clear. 1C6. I'm coming. Check. He's crossing.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with the visiting Panthers taking the lead to the locker room. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive.
Oh, good shit.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
I didn't see that one, too.
With touchdown number 2.
He got me on that one.
And the Buccaneers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away.
He threw that big
And
blind.
no return on this one is the fair catch. A signal
He was like,
for
fuck it, I'm going to throw it up there.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now it's Wilson. Got an open man. It's Schwartz. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Well, they certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
And just a yard to go here on second down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 77 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And he say, now I know your real name. There, Louis on your head. That nigga say, now I know your real name.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
That nigga say, now I know your real name. There, Louis on your head.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And I think they stopped him again.
I want to let my nigga get to touchdown. I need one touchdown if I let him go. God damn, let this nigga touchdown.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
They're trying too hard, bro.
McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Here we go with McCaffrey.
Get up in there.
He'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Shit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be
like
a
me saying
touchback
you
as
could
that
play
sails
on.
over
Okay,
the
I
end
do.
line.
Goddamn. And they play zone. I don't really play zone.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Brady. Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman.
That nigga be guessing like a hoe.
Gain of 9 here up to the 30.
He really be saying, fuck it. That nigga was open. He somehow he threw the ball. He was wide the fuck open.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he is going to have the Bucs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Brady now on 1st down. That's caught out left by Perriman.
Jackson.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Brady. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Brady. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Able to push his way through, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 41 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Here's